We have breaking news. The U.S. Supreme Court has blocked the Trump administration from deploying the National Guard in Illinois. In a 6-3 decision, the Supreme Court ruled they will not allow the White House to deploy National Guard troops to the Chicago area as a legal challenge moves forward. CBS News immigration and politics reporter Camilo Montoya-Galvez joins us now. Camilo, what did the justices say in this decision? And is this sort of a stay or is this on the merits?
Well, to justify his attempts to deploy the National Guard to Chicago, Portland, and Los Angeles and other cities across the country, the President Lindsay has argued that violent protesters are obstructing and interfering with federal immigration operations, including by ICE and Border Patrol, and that the National Guard is needed in these Democratic-led cities to protect immigration agents and also facilities where detainees are held. In this case, specifically focused on the Chicago area attempted deployment, the majority of the High Court has said that the Trump administration actually did not meet the requirements in the federal law it cited to justify the deployment of the Guard there in Illinois. The majority of the court said, and I quote, "Before the president can federalize the Guard under the relevant statute, he likely must have statutory or constitutional authority to execute the laws with the regular military and must be unable with those forces to perform that function. At this preliminary stage, the government has failed to identify a source of authority that would allow the military to execute the laws in Illinois." We should add that the conservative justices, 3 of them dissented, and this does not change the status quo because the deployment of the National Guard to the Chicago area had been blocked previously by lower courts.
You also have some new reporting about how the administration is tossing out some asylum cases. What can you tell us?
So the Trump administration is planning to deport up to 1 million people per year who are in the country illegally. But it is facing one major challenge and hurdle, and that is that many of the people it is seeking to deport have active asylum cases, including the hundreds of thousands of people who crossed the border unlawfully under the tenure of former President Joe Biden. To circumvent that and bypass that process, ICE attorneys across the country, under the direction of the administration, are asking immigration judges to effectively dismiss the asylum cases of people without actually hearing them on the merits by arguing that they can instead be deported to third countries like Uganda, Ecuador, Guatemala, and Honduras, not their home countries. And it is citing these third country agreements to essentially say that thousands of cases, up to this point, 8,000 of cases can be nullified without actually being heard on their merits.
Camilo Montoya-Galvez, thank you.